Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Jennifer Lopez shares Melissa Gorga's sprinkle cookie cake. While Real Housewives of New Jersey has been on pause, Melissa Gorga has been busy. She has her 3 Envy boutiques, a podcast, and now a line of sprinkle cookie products. It looks like Melissa's cookies are a success story, and she can count Jennifer Lopez as a fan. No word on if Teresa Giudice is feverishly working on a line of her favorite cookies, Pignolas. Somewhere, Teresa is wondering how a cookie feud led to all of these wonderful things for Melissa. Of course, RHONG fans will remember how Teresa threw Melissa's sprinkle cookies in the trash one Christmas Eve. "She brought me sprinkle cookies," Teresa told the cast. "I threw them in the garbage." All because a pregnant Melissa didn't present her sister-in-law with her favorite cookies. So Melissa turned that sad holiday moment into a positive one. Plus, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Lisa Barlow hooked Melissa up with the perfect baker. Now her sprinkle cookie business is booming. In under 3 months, Melissa brought in $500,000 in revenue. Kaching? And now J.Lo is enjoying the sprinkly goodness of Melissa's products. The A-lister shared a photo of Melissa's sprinkle cookie cake via Instagram. "Thank you, Melissa Gorga," Jennifer wrote over the photo, along with a white heart emoji. "Let's Sprinkle" by MG reposted it, adding the caption, "We are over the moon." "We knew J.Lo was a sprinkle lover." Even Melissa weighed in. "She's a sprinkle lover," she wrote, along with a pink heart emoji. Let's face it, Melissa has some legit celebrity friends. She hangs out with Christina Aguilera, who wants to come and stay at Melissa's Jersey Shore house. And now J.Lo is sharing Melissa's sprinkle cake on social media. That is the bomb. It started with a post, a glittering, sun-drenched Instagram story, time-stamped just before noon on a quiet Sunday morning. There it was, an impossibly perfect, pastel-speckled slice of joy. Melissa Gorga's now iconic sprinkle cookie cake, resting delicately on a vintage porcelain plate. And who was behind the camera? None other than Jennifer Lopez, looking radiant in a breezy robe, nails perfectly manicured, whispering, "Okay, this is everything." It wasn't long before social media exploded. Comments flooded in from every corner of the internet. Was J.Lo really eating sprinkle cookie cake? Melissa Gorga's sprinkle cookie cake. Housewives fans were instantly in detective mode. Let's rewind. The origins of the sprinkle cookie cake trace back to a now legendary episode of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, where Melissa Gorga brought a plate of homemade sprinkle cookies to a family Christmas party. What seemed like a sweet gesture turned scandalous when Teresa Giudice sneered, "No one eats sprinkle cookies." A line was drawn. Housewives history was made, and a cookie war was born. Years later, Melissa, now savvy, seasoned, and hilariously self-aware, turned that moment into pure gold. She launched a line of Italian-inspired desserts, cheekily headlined by the sprinkle cookie cake, 3 layers of buttery cookie goodness studded with rainbow nonpareils, slathered in whipped buttercream, and finished with a dusting of edible glitter. Housewives fans loved it. TikTok teens loved it. And apparently, so did Jenny from the block. According to sources, aka. One enthusiastic PR intern at Envy by Melissa Gorga. The cake made its way to J.Lo via a mutual friend. None other than Leah Remini. Yes, that Leah Remini. A true connector of worlds. She brought it to J.Lo's brunch last weekend, the source spilled. Jennifer tried one bite and immediately asked where it came from. The next thing we know, she's ordering 3 more and tagging Melissa in her story. The post was captioned simply, "Melissa, you did that." Hashtag sprinkle cookie cake, hashtag NYC strong, hashtag dessert queen. Naturally, Melissa Gorga wasted no time reposting with a wink. "Tell Teresa I said hi." Cue the internet meltdown. Fans flooded both women's comments. Melissa Gorga being indirectly validated by J.Lo is the most Jersey thing that's ever happened. This cake just solved 10 years of Housewives drama in a single slice. Okay, but can we get a Gorga Lopez dessert collab? There were memes within minutes. One featured a photoshopped image of J-Lo holding a tray of sprinkled cookies during the Super Bowl halftime show. Another dubbed the cake Bennifer approved, referencing her rekindled romance with Ben Affleck, who, rumor has it, snagged a second slice when no one was looking. Insiders close to Melissa say orders for the cake tripled overnight. Her team launched a limited edition gold foil version called the J-Lo Slice, available only through pre-order and already baking nonstop. A tired but proud Gorga cousin revealed on TikTok. I haven't seen daylight in 3 days, but I just boxed cake number 278, and it was for someone named Beyoncé? Not sure if it's the Beyoncé, but still, I'm shaking. Meanwhile, Jennifer Lopez isn't slowing down the hype. A few days later, she posted a reel of herself dancing in her kitchen, sprinkle cake in hand, hips swaying to her 2002 hit Play. The caption, "When the cake hits just right." Fans quickly picked up on the background details. On her marble countertop sat 3 more sprinkle cookie cakes, each labeled with post-its, Ben, Max, and M. Clearly, it's a family affair. Even Ben Affleck, typically known for his brooding demeanor and love of Dunkin', was spotted carrying a pink cake box from Envy's pop-up shop in Manhattan. One paparazzi photo showed him mid-bite, smiling. Smiling, people. And in the wildest crossover moment of the week, Cardi B tweeted, "This cake tastes like Christmas, gossip, and expensive perfume." Melissa, girl, you did that. So what is it about this cake? Why has it captured the attention of the most famous woman on the planet? According to Melissa, it's not just about the taste, it's about redemption. It was always more than a cookie, she told People in a recent interview. It was about owning your story, your flavor, your drama. I took something petty and turned it into something sweet. And now J-Lo's eating it. Full circle, babe. There's even buzz that Jennifer Lopez may feature the cake in an upcoming cooking segment for her lifestyle brand, DeLola Living. Rumors swirl of a co-branded baking kit, complete with J-Lo's favorite sprinkle mix, which, allegedly, contains crushed gold flakes and a touch of pink Himalayan salt. And somewhere in New Jersey, Teresa Judas is probably rolling her eyes. Still, even she might crack a smile. After all, the sprinkle cookie cake has transcended petty feuds and become a beacon of pop culture harmony, and meeting point between Housewives chaos and pop goddess glamour. A sugary olive branch. In a world full of drama, sometimes all it takes is a slice of cake, a sprinkle of forgiveness, and a very famous friend to make it all okay. So, what's next for the sprinkle cookie cake? We may be looking at the dawn of a dessert dynasty. Word on the street is that Melissa's expanding the line. Expect sprinkle cannoli cups, rainbow tiramisu, and even a Housewives bake-off series on YouTube, where celebrities recreate iconic Bravo desserts. But for now, the cake reigns supreme. And as J-Lo said in her now viral Instagram caption, "Life's too short for boring desserts. Pass the sprinkles." Want me to turn this into a fake magazine feature layout or write J-Lo's full Instagram caption and hashtags? Let me know. I'm ready to sprinkle some more magic on it.